Hello, wow, hello voice. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another live stream. It is, of course, Tuesday, and streaming here in my usual time spot. And first of all, of course, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you're not too hungover, and if you are, well, I hope I can entertain you for the next couple of hours. Where hopefully all you have to do is just lay back and watch. So. Oh, I'm still in the outfitting hangar. Wonderful. If you watched the roundtable on Friday, doing that live stream, I was pirating for diamonds. And at the end of the live stream, I decided to do a quick new build, because I wasn't happy with the Anaconda build. I mean, it was working, but there was a lot of shortcomings. Total range, not the jump range, but the total range on a fuel tank was not great. Meant that I would often have to use FSD boosters in order to actually get back and forth between the stations. It's not an optimal solution. One solution was to drop a cargo rack for a fuel scoop, but the cargo was already pretty low at around 200 tons. I just wasn't happy with the build. It just didn't perform as I wanted it to. So I was playing around doing the roundtable, and I ended up building this, which on the live stream we ended up naming the Diamondcutter. And today is going to be the first test flight. I mean, since we left last time, all I've really done is docked it at a station, changed the name. I haven't tested it out at all. So this is going to be a complete virgin test flight of this ship to see how it performs. And it might be that toward the end that I will have to look at some of the different modules and load outs of the ship, just because there might be some things that I want to change on it. As it often is when I do these. Oh, hold on, there's an update to. I'm just going to quickly update my ED market connector, and then I'm going to post you guys a build link so you can see it. But I must stress that, as I said, completely untested. But it's just if you want to follow along to kind of see what it is I'm doing, what modules I've fitted, how they're engineered. I'll post a link as soon as my ED market connector is updated. But yeah, basically we're going to take this out, we're going to hunt some diamonds, and I'm starting a few minutes early because I actually wanted to try and do also a timed run on this. So I'm planning to leave the station at 2000 in-game time. So that's when we're going to click on dock. And then we're going to try to be back in, yeah, at least I don't know when we're going to be back when the cargo is full, or 2 hours or something like that. It gonna drift? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be sitting still most of the time. The reason why I think the cutter can be a good choice for this is because we don't really need maneuverability. We need a little bit in super cruise. But other than that, we need to just quickly boost after someone who's trying to escape. Tag them a few times with our lasers. As soon as they're tagged, we can just leave them be. And since I have fast scan on the manifest scanner, we don't have to track them for that long. Okay, done downloading the updates for ED Market Connector. Let me just quickly install this. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, we are now up and running here. Let me just quickly get you guys a build link for this so you can follow along. Post it on YouTube and on Twitch. There we go. Okay, I think. Oh, let me actually turn that off. That's black market always pays more. No, black market always pays less. You only get 75% of the pay on the black market. So we have one here. It's 100 light years away, but we should have enough fuel to get there and back. Otherwise, we'll have to look at that when we're done with the run. It's a little bit further than I would like, 100 light years. I'm already stocked up on limpets, so that is good. And we're coming up here on 2 hours. I guess, I mean, we're going to be coming up on 2000. We're going to leave very soon. Roy, thanks a lot for the subscription on YouTube. And you know what? Let's just do some last minute check here. Oh, my weekly bonus. I haven't done any to really run my merits on that. Have I set up my fire groups? I think I did. Pulse lasers together with... Yes, that's right. And then manifest scanner. And then we have the destroy everything group. And then we have the steal everything group. And last group that's okay, doesn't exist. Perfect. How are we on time? 15 seconds. I think we can launch. That's so close that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I know, Nitro, that hitting a surface deposit with multiple abrasion blasters gives you multiple fragments.
Detachment sequence complete. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
Oh, really need to get used to flying the cutter again. This thing, is heavy. Okay, I think we're good.
You are now clear of the station. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau now signing off.
Five per hit, that's impressive. What's the story about these leaked images of Thargoids, real or fake? Well, I don't know if I haven't checked. I know I've seen them, but I haven't like done proper research on where people who actually got them, how they got them, and all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't really be able to comment on whether these are real or fake. But what I can say is that it most likely just means that Frontier was considering at some point. They were considering at some point to put them in, or maybe that's, I don't know how long this has been in the game code. That's the interesting part. I mean, is this something that was added with the recent patch? And if so, that is very interesting, because that means that it might be something Frontier is working towards. But if it's something that's been there, I could imagine that's something they would have added together with the Thargoid bases when they were introduced. If that is the case, then it could probably just be some legacy stuff that's still lying around. I mean, there was untextured models, meaning it's still very, very early. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too excited about them. I mean, it's sure it's interesting, but I think I've seen similar pictures before, yeah. Yeah, the Goyts are gonna get space legs before humans do. Build little bases. Well, your guess is as good as mine. Okay, we just arrived at our hunting grounds, so I'm gonna get myself some distance to the main star here. Both because this ship overheats like crazy, and also so we're not stuck in the gravity well, giving us a little bit more authority when we need to. Then we need to accelerate to pick someone up. We got a low wake. I want to be around 200 light seconds from the main star. That's usually a pretty decent spot. Okay, gonna begin to slow down here. Yeah, that's close enough. Got a sidewinder so far. Now comes the waiting game. Maybe I should actually be facing the star. That's probably... Well, here we can really see the... Like, when you're not moving, maneuverability of the cutter is not great. And this can potentially be an issue. And there we have the sidewinder. A Vulture and a Crusader, still really not what we're looking for. Cobra. Cobra could have something. Where is that? Is that the star? Kaikas says, 9 movies on YouTube, learned a lot. You're welcome. As it is a good spot, they're coming right towards us, so we can easily just overtake them. And no, he does not have any mining lasers. Oh, hold on, now we're getting stuff here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Got a keel back. That could be interesting. Oh, there it is. Let's just quickly get after it. No, he doesn't have mining equipment. We're gonna break off on him. Dolphin, scouts. Federland's probably not a mining ship. Federal assault ships can actually be equipped for mining. Let's see what we get here. Is he trying to interdict someone? Look at him. Oh, he's in a wing. Oh, it's a Type 6 transporter. Where is he? There he is. Let's get after him. Come on. Just throttle back a little bit. Get some more turning here. You really need to think about your positioning in this ship. Oh, he's already on final approach to the stars. And we haven't even scanned him yet. I think I can get in behind him. Yes, he has a mining laser. Good. Oh, the jitters. The jitters are real. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. We got past the worst of it. Okay, we got it. Bottle back. Get the weapons out. Target him. And we gotta follow him. Get those weapons out. Ah, they were deployed. There we go. Okay, got him tagged. Switch over. And look at that fast manifest scan now. Boom. Instant. 46, so that's perfect. Does he carry any kind of point defense? No, he does not. Just gonna keep an eye on him, see what he's doing. He's probably gonna run. Normally they run away, then they come back. Or is he? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Now he's turning back. They're trying to go really far away, then they're turning back in an arc. And now he's trying to get in on my tail or on my side, which is exactly what I want him to do. So I'm just going to move all the pips to shields, and we're going to get our hatch breakers out. And then get my collectors out. The cargo scoop open. The sun is a really bad position here. Should I see if I can get a little bit of shadow in here so I can see my UI. Perfect.
Target cargo dropped. Programming limpet drone.
Nasty pirate. Yeah. But all those lovely, lovely diamonds.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged.
But one thing I've already noticed is the super cruise maneuverability can be an issue in this ship. You really need, that's why it's a good idea to position yourself those 200 light years away from the star, and if you can, position yourself between the star and a main cluster of planets, because so they arrive at a star here, and then they begin flying towards the star, or towards the planets. If you're sitting in between, you're scanning them as they're flying towards you, and then you turn around and follow them right behind them and interdict them. And normally 200 light seconds is a pretty good distance. Lone Stars. Let's look for it. Hold on. I need to catch up in chat.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged.
Yes, it's an anarchy system.
Target cargo dropped.
Yeah, that's right. Passenger missions. Okay, now I'm got.
Under attack.
Diamonds are forever, as they said. Yeah.
Programming limpet drone.
How many do I have out right now? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, I need to give the limpets some time to get those collected. So, we don't want the diamonds to be floating in space for too long, but you can see here when I target one of them. You can see here they lose hit point, right? We have some here that are down to like 74%. And, of course, they drop to 7 or 0% hull. They disappear, right? They despawn, blow up, or whatever. However that happens to a diamond, don't ask me. But that happens. Okay, Eve asked over on Twitch what ship I'm flying and how does it fit, and says never mind, got the answer. Good. So I'm gonna give it some time to collect those. See, we have some down now to 68% now. So I'm just gonna let the collectors. Gonna see if we can. Sometimes when you rotate your ship. Problem is if I'm rotating him so he's below me, I can't really see my HUD because of the sun. I could go and turn bloom off, then that would be better, but this is a better position for my my hatchbreaker of my collector limpets, because they can fly straight up to the cargo hold, as you can see here, and then they can go down to this guy down here, who's sitting and shooting at me, doing his level best to try and take me down. Look at him go, pew 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 pew, with his little cannon, little multi-cannon. Okay, now we can see the limpets are idling under the cargo hatch. That means they have no active they have no collection targets. So, therefore, I've already sent out another limpet, which should currently be stuck here on his cargo hatch. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Cargo hatch like half open here, as he is pooping out diamonds for me. Yeah. And now oh, that's actually cool. You can actually see it open. Let's do that again. I'm just going to launch another one. Oh, it actually put something on there. Like a small hacking thing. Oh, it's actually the limpet. And then the limpet moves away. As the cargo hatch is opened and his cargo begins to drop out. Oh, that's cool. I love that. How are we doing for diamonds here? Should have 11 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. About 6 in space now. That should actually be the last of them then. Just for good measures, I'm going to launch the second one just to be sure.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged. No cargo detected.
No cargo detected. So we're just going to wait for the limpets to return. Should be 2 more on this way in.
Under attack.
There we go. Switch over to the pulse lasers. Okay, now you've had your try. Now it's my turn to fire back. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, sunshine. Leave no witnesses. And it gives us, like, a little bit of engineering materials. It's often not great, but it gives us something. Let's move a little bit closer to give the limpets some an easier time. Don't have to fly that far. There they go. Picked up all the engineering materials. Look at that. Looks so awesome. Oh no. My collectors are dying. They ran out of time. Oh, great. Just gotta get 3 of them out. Oh, okay. 5 then. Look at that shiny thing. Can we actually see them carry something? Yeah, we can. So we can find another one coming in here. There. We actually see it carrying the item there on the top. Boop. And that should be the last one. There we go. Okay. Close the cargo hatch, retract the weapons, and back into Super Cruise with us. Okay, we're gonna move back towards the main star here. And then we're just gonna wait for our next victim. That was really nice. The prices are not really low, but they are a bit low at the moment. Normally you could find stations that would buy these diamonds for 1.1 million. Right now the prices, because of just that BGS haven't really aligned with any systems at the moment, so the prices are down to 700 and around 780, I think, 1,000 credits per ton. And then of course we have to subtract 25% because we're selling stolen cargo to the black market. Putting us down in the 600,000 per ton range, which is still pretty good. I mean, oh, we're way close now. Good. We're gonna park our ship here, and we're gonna make sure we have our FSD interdictor ready, and then we wait. New Year's resolutions: become a low-out dirty pirate. Yep. So when I'm in a ship this big and this heavy to maneuver, I will probably prefer to... I mean, the Diamondback Scout could very well be carrying diamonds as well, but it probably wouldn't be carrying a lot. Same here with the Astro Scout, can also be carrying a lot. So... Nav Beacon. That's a good question. There might actually be stuff spawning at the nav beacon too. Maybe I can find some transporters there. Maybe we should try that later. Create Phantom. I'm yet to actually see what the Phantoms are like in terms of carrying. Oh, this is an elite one. Oh, and he's in a wing. And he is in a combat wing, so that's no joy. He's probably with the Crusader and the Cobra. They spawned at the same time. Another Crate Phantom just appeared. No shields. Huh. Combat fitted with no shields. That's a bold move. Diamondback Explorer can also hold some. I'm gonna wait for some of the bigger ships. I'm probably not gonna tag anything smaller than a Type 6. More Cobras and Scouts. Because the ship is so heavy to maneuver, every time that I'm trying to chase down a target, it takes a lot of time to get the ships flipped around. See, it's a Type 7 transporter. I would definitely try to tag that if it carries mining equipment. Okay, he's elite, but he has mining lasers, and he has a bit of point defense. We would have to deal with that, but This is a good target. So we gotta get in behind him. And we're gonna attack him. And now we're gonna catch him. It's gonna be interesting to see how this build handles point defense, because this has 2 point defense. That can really be an issue, because the point defense will shoot our limpets. And we really don't want that to happen. How is he escaping this? I feel like I'm doing fairly well. I'm gonna catch you. Wow, he is good. Okay, I got him now. Oh, almost got him. Come on. Oh, you're not gonna get away. Ah. Got him, finally. Get those weapons out. Let's manifest scan him. Check his cargo. Yes, 108 and 118. That's perfect. So, we're gonna go in full-on destruction mode here. We're gonna start by taking down his shields, which actually takes quite a while. No, it's not PvP, this is PvE. Okay, he's firing chaff, so I'm gonna de-target him so I can use this as fixed weapons. Okay, so I got his shields down, so I'm gonna find those point defenses. I'm gonna let him shoot at me all he wants. Get a lock on those point defense. It's a good hit. Ah, come on. He's too close now, so the torpedoes don't have, or the missiles don't have time to get armed. So we're gonna reverse here. Are you really gonna be that annoying? There we go. We got sufficient distance to him now. Good. Point defense down. And we got a burst laser. Now we just need to get the second point defense down. He's gonna get his shields back up, but that's okay. Just need to not kill him. There we go, his shields are back up. Get him back in our sights here. He's doing a good job. It's an elite ship after all. And he's shield boosting. That's not gonna help you. Good, his shields are down. Okay. I hope I didn't kill all his weapons. No, he still has a burst laser. So that's good. See, that looks like he's running now. We don't want that, so we're just gonna fire at him a few times. Ah, he did jump. Damn it. That's annoying.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, that was annoying. It's weird that they run when the point defense goes down. I've had that happen to a with a Type 9 as well. I wonder if elite ships will run if you kill their point defense. Maybe I should try just leaving their point defense on like a few percent. I mean, they're probably that damaged at that point that that they're gonna malfunction, not really work. I mean, I might lose a few limpets, but I have plenty on board. So maybe when I'm fighting elite ships, I shouldn't kill the point defenses completely. It's not the... If you get the below 50%, they run. Huh. Okay, so if I kill the... Problem is, if I kill the thrusters... Kill back. If I kill the thrusters, they will begin to just tumble through space, making them very, very difficult to hatch break. I could try to kill the... I could try to kill the FSD. But if I kill the FSD, that's an internal module, meaning I have to penetrate the armor on the ship, so I would have to change out some of my weapons for like railguns and do manuals aim and shoot with those, and it's not really that nice to do that in a cutter because of the maneuverability. You're right, they can't run then. And I've also seen some situations when that they, even though they carry point defense, that they don't kill the that they don't really kill the drones. So maybe I should just try to just see if they are dumb enough to not use it. Maybe shoot the cargo hatch directly, so you lose it. Oh, that's maybe a good idea actually. You know what, Skorgrim, next time we have one, I might actually just do that instead. Just shoot his cargo hatch. I mean, we should be able to get a few missiles in on the cargo hatch. Cobra Mark 4. It's not often you see NPCs, but oh, there's a Type 6. Give me juicy time. Oh, that was the FSD interdictor. There it is. Okay, so he's flying towards me. This is a perfect situation. But he's not. Look, there's no mining lasers here, so he's not carrying anything useful to us. So that's not gonna be. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. That's not going to be useful for us. A federal gunship. I have seen those mined before. Oh, wow, he's quick. Let's chase him immediately then. And we are in perfect position to catch him. But... oh, he has mining lasers. Look at that. Oh, should not read chat while I'm trying to interdict people. Okay, we got his attention. Let's have a look at what he's carrying here. Mining lasers, no point defense, that's perfect. So we'll just pips to shields. Oh, not. We will manifest scan him. Verify his yeah, 35, not the best, but I'll take it. Wait for him to get into whatever position he likes to be in. Often that means they will be flying out to quite a distance, then they will come back again.
Cargo scoop deployed.
So hopefully he's not gonna run. Oh, there we go. See, he turns out, it always seems like they're running. But then, once they get out to 5 kilometers, they feel like they have a safe distance. And now he's gonna approach, he's gonna go down below me, hopefully. And then he's gonna try to position himself down there. And then he's gonna get into like a kilometer or something, and then he's gonna begin shooting at me. And just park his ship there. So as he is getting his ship into position, I'm just gonna begin to... I mean, he does have a few weapons on board, so... I mean, burst laser, frag cannon, pulse cannon, and multi-cannons here, so he has quite a few weapons. So normally I would try to take some of those out, but because you only have 35 diamonds, we're not going to be staying here for very long anyway. So we're just going to quickly get those diamonds out of him. And Charles asks, we're low temp pirating, aren't we? Yes, we are. Wow, we're actually making some dents in my shield here. This is one of the things that I'm testing. That is how important this. I mean, if the shields are good enough, because they're not for a cutter, they're actually pretty low. And I know the view here is terrible because of the sun and the backlight here. Can I interface brightness? Maybe that will help a little bit. Yeah, a little bit better. You can see here just over 3,000 hit points, decent resistance across the board. And you can see he's actually doing some decent damage to my shields here. Did I show the build at the start of the stream? No, we didn't go over the build because I'm still making changes, but I have just posted a link. I'll post it on YouTube as well, in case someone over there is interested. I just posted a Colossus build to my current, but again, as I should really stress that this is a experimental build at the moment. This is not... It's not a final build. I might do some changes. This is the first. This is after, the first test flight of the build, so changes might be coming. Two hours of mining to take it away in 20 seconds, something like that. Yeah.
Target cargo dropped. Programming limpet drone.
How far are we along here? That's okay, we got about 20 out of him so far. Should be another 15-ish left.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged.
We should end up with around 80 diamonds or something, 80 something, and we're done. And he's probably gonna drop like a ring or two from us, but that's okay. We will recharge it again. Look at him go. We're almost done. So 4 and 2 in space. Okay, no cargo detected. No diamonds in space. There we go. I got you now.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I know I can turn off bloom in the settings. Let's go. Close encounter. Let's get the last 2 limpets in. Where do you sell? At the station that gives you the best prices, that's in like an acceptable jump range from here. I think it got stuck on the nose of the ship. So it got stuck on, like, he was sitting like here, right? On that small nose out here. And I managed to push him up, so he was pointing up there, making his weapons ineffective. While my lasers back here, where are they? They're sitting somewhere around there. They are. While they were still just ripping it apart. The huge hardpoint is underneath the ship. Okay, we're quite far away from the star, so let's move back in range. We already have a Type 6 here. Coming straight towards us. And no mining equipment. So we're gonna let him go. We're gonna go back in our usual position here. There we go. Melee tactics in Elite. Yeah, I mean, if you can get in and you can like get your ship in under another ship and keep pushing him upwards. You see, what I was doing was I was rotating. I was pulling back on the stick. So I was pushing him upwards. So as he was trying to angle his ship downwards, I was pushing him upwards constantly, preventing him from angle downwards. And then I could just keep firing at him. Marcus Sharon of Hyperion, Happy New Year. Yes, prices are dropping on the diamonds, but it's mainly due to the BGS more than anything else. Okay, we have an Asp Explorer. They sometimes, I mean, since we are... They can actually hold a decent amount too. But this one will not. Updated reputation, that is... Yeah, it is on my to-do list, but as I've said, that my backlog right now is really, really long, so anything... Unfortunately, there's a long list, there's a long wait time. Also, Type 7 there. Before I get down to new video suggestions. But it is on my to-do list to update that. There are just other more high priority videos. And I still want to keep other series going, like Surviving Mars and stuff like that. So it is on my to-do list to begin to research that, but just not at the moment. Oh, where did he go? I hate it when they do that. There he is. Does he have mining? Yes, he has mining. Does he have point? Okay, he has point defense. So this time we can try the tactic. He disappeared again. That cloak, come on. Was that him? Low waking there? I think that's his low wake. Unless anything else comes up, I'm gonna try to drop on this wake. Oh, Type 9. If this thing is carrying mining equipment, this is gonna be our cash cow today. Oh, damn it, he's far away. Nope. Damn it. I'm gonna flip around and see if we can still manage to make that low wake here before it's too late. Wait, where's the low wake? Oh, it's behind us. Really a shame. But again, it was who's a novice even. Oh god. He would have been such an easy target. Have a keel back there. I think I'm gonna take the chance on this wake instead. Because if that Type 7 had something. I'm not sure if this was him though. I should try to recall their names. Did he drop because he got too close to the planet? Okay, speed is in the blue. We can go full throttle. Oh, no, the wake disappeared. Imperial Clipper. Mining Clipper? Yeah, there's a lot of new players who joined after this this recent update. Oh, okay. We need to get ourselves out of this. Okay, there's a Type 6. Okay, he has a mining laser. He has no point defense. So this is a really good target for us. And he's harmless. So he's gonna... Does he even carry weapons? Yeah, he has a multi-cannon. Perfect. This is a perfect target for us. Okay, so we're gonna try to get this guy. So he's coming towards this planet as well. Oh, I already had the interdict already. So, there we go. He's close now. I'm gonna begin to turn around. Let him overtake us. There we go. And now we just need to get in behind him. Hopefully before he drops. I hate when we are too close to... Oh, he's going for the station. I'm not behind him yet. There we go. Got him. Okay, I hate interdicting inside a planet's gravity well. But we'll see how it goes. Because this... I mean, if he goes too close to the planet or drops into the ring or something like that, it's just gonna be annoying. Got him. And he is now engaged. So we can begin to switch over to... Collectors are out. Okay, he got out to his... He only wanted to go 2 kilometers out. He's now beginning to move back in. And again, he's moving in just behind us. And now he's beginning to shoot us with his small cannon. So we haven't manifest scanned him. But... I'm guessing he's carrying like 30 or 40. So we're just gonna keep hatch breaking him until it says no cargo detected. Hatchbreaker limpet engaged. This should bring us over 100 diamonds. That's pretty good. Target cargo dropped. Collector limpet expired. Why? Expired? Under attack. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Does he have point defense? No. Why did they expire? Oh, I know what's going on. Oh, god damn it. So we are so close to the planet that the diamonds are being pulled in by the gravity. Look at that. This is why I hate it. So I'm gonna move around, so I'm gonna position myself between the planet and him. And I'm gonna try to chase these diamonds down.
Under attack.
Oh, that is annoying. Look, are we even catching up to them? Okay, we gotta abandon this target, I think, because the limpets can't catch up to the diamonds. I mean, I can. But the... You can see the limpets. There they come. Are still trying to catch up to the diamonds. They actually are, but they are doing it very, very slowly.
Under attack.
Yeah, gonna get in front.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
And now I need to slow down, otherwise the limpets are gonna kill themselves.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
Come on, guys. Catch them while you can. How many are left? Oh, a lot. R2B, thanks a lot for hosting.
Under attack.
Okay, so we have 2 incoming. I can't move until they are back. That's 1.
Collector limpet expired.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let the... There's only 4 of them there. I'm gonna let those drift out of range. Because this puts me in a pretty ideal position now that we have him between me and the planet. And now we should be able to target him again. And hopefully now that we are between the planet and him, that means that the diamonds will fall towards us and the limpets will be able to catch them. We just need to not have too many in space at the same time.
Engaged. Under attack. Target cargo dropped. Target cargo dropped.
Oh, this is really, this is annoying.
Programming limpet drone. Hatch breaker. Target cargo dropped.
Okay, I have limpets now idling. Okay, that's because cargo is being dropped right now. Again, I'm just trying to make sure that there's always a limpet towards any fragment that's in space. Because
Programming limpet drone.
assuming someone used the hatch breaker on me, no, not at all. And no, security is not coming. We're in an anarchy system, so there's no security. This is completely within the law, in this system at least. So we have to be a little bit slower on this one than we usually would be. You know, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you dead after this. Look at that. Is that dead limpets? Yeah, that's a dead limpet. What happened there? I think he will be out of cargo pretty damn soon. He still has cargo. Rip limpets 2019 to 2019.
Programming limpet drone. Target cargo dropped. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Under attack. Hatchbreaker limpet engaged. No cargo detected.
Okay, he's empty, so we just need to pick up the last diamonds here, and then we're gonna kill this guy. I don't want to. Never move before the limpets are back, because if you begin to move too quickly, they will destroy themselves with the cargo hatch and the cargo too. Okay. Now, and he is gone. Are they chasing that again? Okay, I need to get out the gravity well on this planet. What? Okay, what materials are left in here? Conductive components, warn emitters, heat exchangers. I would like the heat exchanger. Okay, you know what? Screw it. This is too much of a hassle in this this gravity well. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna just ditch the engineering materials, because they are also being pulled in. I'm gonna get back towards the star. I'm gonna get out of the gravity well of this thing here, while we keep an eye on other ships that's potentially incoming. Drop ships? Nope, too much of an hassle. Let's get some... I mean, we had one before that had a decent amount, but... I want more Type 6, Type 7s, that kind of stuff. Many limpets died to bring us this information. Yes, indeed. Many limpets was hurt in the making of this live stream. Guardian upgrades. I think I have a Guardian FSD booster and maybe some Guardian shield reinforcement packs. If I recall, yeah, Guardian frameshift booster. And 2 Guardian shield reinforcement packs. Oh, Type 7. Oh, he's from the planet behind us. Oh, that's wonderful. He's really close, so we need to be fast. But he's gonna be trying to get out of the gravity well as... He disappeared, didn't he? Did he drop? Is that his low wake? I'm not gonna go for another low wake. He must just have been flying between the two planets. My luck today has not been good. Okay, so we are now well outside that gravity well. And there's the Type 7 again. I don't know why they disappear. That is so weird. It's not like they're moving out of range or anything. Okay, he's moving towards me. Perfect. Novice with a mining laser. It's payday time. So, I'm basically just gonna move towards him. Flip the ship around, make sure we have plenty of space. Then we're gonna get him in right behind us. Like so. And wait for him to overtake us, which he should do really quickly. I'll slowly begin to speed up here. There we go. There he is. Straight in behind him. And tag him. Oh, the yaw on this ship. Oh. Come on. Turn. There we go. It's a lot better. We get it in there and begin to actually work with that. There we go. Deploying weapons. Whee! Aha, 103 diamonds. Perfect. Right. Is he gonna engage us, or what is he doing? Hello. Does he even have weapons? He has multi-cannons. What the hell is he doing? Okay, there we go. It looks like he's now trying to engage us. And usually they will fly out to, again, he's really weird. I really don't hope he's just gonna run. I mean, he's hardly damaged. He has all his weapons and everything looks good. Yeah, here we go. Now he's turning back. Perfect. And he's beginning to fire. Good. Can we get him below us maybe instead of above us? Will you accept that? Will you stay there? Yeah, it looks like he's gonna stop at around... No? What is he doing? Okay, he stopped. Perfect. So 103 to our 120 should give us 223. Much better. Self-defense.exe has stopped working. Do I have any thoughts on the future of the game? Yeah, I mean, right now, in the short term, I just want a roadmap for next year. It's really something that I think this is the most important thing the game needs right now. That's a roadmap. I'm not too concerned with what exactly they're gonna do. It might be something related to space lakes. It might be something related to atmospheric planets. It might be something completely different. Most likely it's gonna involve something around ice planets and fleet carriers. I hope at least. But all that's just pure speculations. But I think what the game needs right now is a roadmap. Commander Roan Hex, thanks a lot for the €5 donation. Awesome. Okay, so we've been out for about an hour now, and we only managed to get 130 diamonds. Well, I would say only. That is still what? Hold on, let me try to calculate how much we're gonna get for this. Get my my calculator out here. So if we manage to get around 130 times 780,000 times, subtract 25%, that is 76 million, which is still pretty good. I mean, for an hour's work. And again, our luck haven't been the best. If we manage to catch a good Type 9, then we would be golden. Those can hold way over 100, way over 200 diamonds. Stolen diamonds? No. He dropped them. We just picked them up.
Collector limpet expired. Target cargo dropped.
LT Roach says that my collector limpets always expire after collecting one thing. That's because you have something targeted. When you launch a collector limpet, you can launch them in two ways, and it's not apparent in any way. It is so counterintuitive. But what happens is, if let's say I targeted one of the diamonds, and I launched the limpet, then the limpet would go out. It would pick up that one diamond, bring it back, and self-destruct. So make sure you have nothing targeted, or at least something targeted that the limpets can't collect. So right now I have a ship targeted. Collector limpets can't collect the ship. It would be fun if they could, but they can't. So I can freely. They will just keep going and going whenever they find anything in range that they can pick up. So make sure you don't have anything targeted.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged. Target cargo dropped.
Yeah, RB says so. Ask over on Twitch. Sorry for replying a little late here. It says, so if I got this right, you're robbing them while tanking with the shields. Yeah, pretty much. Just sitting here, letting him shoot at me, don't really care. I mean, he sits still in one location, and I can just robbing him blind as he's sitting there trying to take me down, thinking that's gonna do anything good from him. And when he's dead, I'll probably kill him to get the whatever engineering materials come out. Look at that! Look at that firing, though. I mean, you are missing a cutter from less than a kilometer. What kind of shit shot are you? Oh my god. Okay, he's a novice. I mean,
Programming limpet drone.
if I destroy him, doesn't that get rid of his cargo? Yeah, but when I destroy him, he doesn't have any cargo left.
Target cargo dropped. Programming limpet drone.
Okay, we still have, what, another 50 to collect?
Collector limpet expired. Hatchbreaker limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Target cargo dropped.
Yes, as RB asked on Twitch, the big payout would be getting Type 9s. It would. The Type 9s can hold way over 200 diamonds, and I mean, getting one of those is basically just sitting and you just, like, eat credits. I mean, you can see a ship like this. Let me just actually quick calculate how much. I mean, the prices are really low at the moment. Or really low. They are lower than they usually were. So right now we're getting 585,000 per credit, so just over 500,000. So if let's say we get 200 diamonds in a Type 9, that means a Type 9 is well over 100 million in credits when you get a good one. So they're really, really valuable if you can get them and if you have the cargo hold to hold everything. Will he move if you decide not to make this? Yes, he will. So he pretty much now found the ideal position. What they're trying to do. So the way the NPCs are scripted is they will try to get on this, either the sides or the rear, like not straight behind people, but somewhere around. Oops, sorry, bumping the microphone there. Somewhere around the perimeter of the ship. They'll try to sit there and shoot in. That's where they want to be. They don't want to sit in front of you, because then you can fire back at them. So they'll try to go there, and once he's in that position, you can see here he's not moving. He will stay there. Oh, my collectors are dead. And he also have an optimal distance. So he will, often they will try to sit around a kilometer away, and then they'll just stay there. Yes, I know that the max price on the low temperature diamonds is about 700 and something. But because they're stolen, we get only 75% of it. People ask, what about my squadron? Any plans or just waiting for the fleet carriers? Well, we have two now. We're not really using them actively for anything, other than that you can get the tag on your name. So we have two squadrons. Let me just get another hatchbreaker out here. Begin to look. We have the one called TIAC, or Terra X Astrocorp. This is our BGS squadron. This is for people interested in BGS. For people who just want to be like part of the community, but don't care for BGS or background simulations. There's a squadron under the tag D2A, Down to Earth Astronomy. I have my second account over here, and that is basically the exact same as Terra X, only that there's no BGS related stuff going on in that squadron. So this is more of a general for people who just want to be part of the community. And you're more than welcome, all of you guys watching, to apply either to Down to Earth Astronomy or to Terra X Astrocorp here, depending on which one you want.
Thank you for all the content and tips you give us, and Happy New Year.
Arclight, thanks a lot. Awesome stuff. Really, thank you for the very generous donation. And Happy New Year to you too. Frankie asked, where am I? I am in a system called... I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but here you have it, if you're interested. I found this to be a pretty decent system. Good size, anarchy, agricultural, industrial. But there are many other systems that works. Am I going to Disney World 2? No, I'm not. I need to stay back so I can do my recording. Do I take application from PS4? Unfortunately, I do not have an account on PS4, so I can't create a squadron over there. So at the moment, no. Sorry. I might in the future if I get my hands on a PS4 account. What does the squadrons do? Oh, Collector Limpet died there. Not a new one. Not a lot at the moment. To be honest. I mean, you get a tag next to your name, but that's about it. And we have an in-game chat, so for instance, if I went over... Oh, firing way too much hatchbreakers now. If I went over here and we could see, oh, we have 13 members online. I mean, most exciting thing you do is you get basically the ability to go and I could... Oh, we're done. How do I even... Have they changed that? I used to just be able to tap between these. You can't anymore. Okay, I don't, we have, that should be like a chat function. Hold on, are we done? Are we done with him already? Oh yeah, we are. Well, in that case, you can see here, as soon as I turned towards him, he began to move, because now he's no longer in that optimal position that he likes to be in, below us. And he's then moving in close to us, and gotta get him up there where he can't hit us, but we can still hit him. And he's gone. I'm just gonna pick up those. Shield hit points are pretty low for a cutter. You can see them here. Just over 3,000 hit points with, like, decent resistance across the board. But again, we don't really need a lot. I mean, you can see here that he was able to take down one ring. And then I'll just put pips to shield, and when we go into super cruise, they'll recharge fairly quickly. Shimao says, can I do a video tutorial on how to do this? That thing is already recorded and uploaded and everything. It will go live this week. So stay tuned to the channel for that. The specific build, the build that I'm referring to in that video is the Anaconda build that I normally use. Build video for this one is gonna maybe come later if there's any interest in it. But this is a test flight of the build, so I'm not 100% sure if there's going to be changes to it. So there will be more testing done with this before I call it a final and finished build. But I have a video tutorial from about half a year ago showcasing this method as well. So you can go and have a look at that if you're interested. Just go in and Google Elite Dangerous Blood Diamonds or Blood Diamond Run or something like that. Then it should pop up. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. Over 200 tons of diamonds. And we've only been out here for just over 2 hours. While we're waiting for ships to spawn, I'll just quickly... What was that? Crate. I'm too afraid that I'm gonna miss a good ship. I'm gonna try to see if we can find that video. In case people are interested. Elite, dangerous, blood, diamonds. And there it is. Pops up as the first video. I'll post that for you guys in chat on YouTube and on Twitch. You can go and watch that if you're interested in an overview of what you need to do. No, I haven't seen any systems where you can steal void opals. How long have I been out doing this? I've been out on this run. Has been an hour and 13 minutes so far. Oh, there's a Mamba. Ooh. Probably not the best mining ship. Too much littering in space. Yeah. Lots of Viper Mark IVs today. I mean, one good Type 9, and we're pretty much set. Then we're done for today. We'll get a good one. How much am I making from this? Well, so far, I guess we are up to, well, 100 and something million. Just over 100 million so far, and we've been out for just over an hour. So far it seems to be roundabout. I mean, I have had quite a bad luck on this run so far, but I'm still making around 100 million every hour doing this, so it is very profitable. Create Phantom. Oh, where is it? No, they always carry low temperature diamonds. I've never seen them carry anything else. If I destroy the ship with cargo inside, does the cargo jettison when they blow it up, or does it lose? It's lost. Oh, it's a type 9. Ah. Sitting here reading chat. Doesn't help moving pips around. Ooh, okay, he's still 500 away. We should be able to scan him and get a good... He's moving towards us. This is perfect. No shield. He's a novice. He's in a wing and... Come on. Damn it. There is no mining equipment. Drives, multi-cannons, pulse lasers, multi-cannons, pulse lasers. No mining equipment. I'm almost considering killing him just because that it's annoying that he's flying a Type 9 and it's not loaded up with diamonds. Damn it. That should have been my mother lode right there. Oh well. No, he does not. You can go here and we can look if he has mining equipment or a refinery, and he does not. And that means he's not carrying anything. So he's free to go. Until the day that the NPCs get so clever that as soon as they're done with their mining, they dock at a station and they sell all their mining equipment. So nobody expects that they're mining. Yeah, Type 9 spotted. Come on. Where are all the ships? Could I actually manifest scan him? It doesn't work. Maybe he's too far away now. So what type of ships are you looking for? Just Type 7s, Type 9s. Yeah, right now I'm just mainly looking for those, but something like a Diamondback Explorer, like the one we have here, can also have diamonds on board. Asp Explorers, the Diamondback Scout, the Asp Scout as well can carry something. Haulers, adders, some of the federal ships can also do it. But if it's not the transport type ships, they often carry very few. I mean, a Diamondback here, if we scan him and he turns out to be a mining ship, which he wasn't. But if he was, he would probably only be carrying like 10, 20, maybe 20 diamonds. You can do it. I mean, you can grief those if you want to. But again, I think it's often, I mean, the time it takes is still significant. So I think it's often you are better off sitting around waiting for a bigger target to show up. I'm gonna move a little bit just for good luck. Yeah, there's always dolphins, and now there's only a sight right now. There's a dolphin again. I think it's because the passenger liner just flying around the system. How expensive is it to build a ship for this? Well, you can do it fairly cheaply. You don't have to buy a big, huge ship as I've done here. You can do it in something smaller and faster. The main point is you need a decent amount of hard points, so you can carry both missiles and some lasers, and you need some decent shields, so you can just sit and face tank it as they're shooting you. But again, oh, Type 9, Type 9, Type 9. Where is he? After him. He is really far away, but he's moving towards me. Or not right, not okay. I can intercept this guy. I need to get a scan in first. Okay, what do we have here? Dangerous. Cannons, and he has a mining laser. And he has point defense, so now we're gonna have to try and do, okay. What are we gonna do? We're gonna try to shoot his cargo hatch this time. And see if that works. Okay. Gonna keep flying right behind him here as I try to catch up with him. So I can get in behind him. I'm not close enough yet. I'm close enough, but I'm not in the right position yet. Okay, so we're getting in behind him now. And got him. Please let him have something. I think I'll try to just launch a collector or a hatchbreaker on him without shooting anything. Just to see if he will actually shoot them down with the point defense, because sometimes they don't. And if he does, we'll have to deal with that. Mission critical message. I don't have any missions. Okay, he is now turning to engage us. Manifest scan him. Oh, 220 tons. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, how many weapons does he carry? A few cannons and a single pulse laser. You know what? Let's just try to let him... Okay, and again, he's gonna fly away, hopefully. And then gonna turn around, come back. So go out to like 5 kilometers. And then he turns. And now he's coming back. Wait for him to get it within 2 kilometers. And he's moving down again. You can see the same behavior as we had with the last ship. And he's moving into like the and he's not nice enough to actually park below us. Okay, we got the hatchbreaker in. That's a good sign. Okay. Seems like he's forgot about his point defense. Now, normally I would try to take out some of his weapons, but I don't think I'm going to do it this time. Now, see, he's shooting down my collectors. You can see how quickly my collectors are dying. That's because of his point defense. So we have to take out his point defense. Start by taking out his shields. It's gonna cost us a few diamonds. Come on.
Under attack.
That's 1 point defense down. And a cannon. It's good. Come on, reload those missile launchers. Okay, now his point defense is down. How far away are we from all those diamonds from before?
Target cargo dropped. Under attack.
There we go. And now my collector limpets have their work cut out for them. Look at this. Could you sit still, please?
Deploy cargo hatch.
Oh, cargo hatch, there we go.
Deployed. Under attack.
Yeah, again, I can take out the power distributor, but it's much easier to take out the surface modules, because I can take those out with seeker missiles. Then I don't have to worry about aiming or anything like that. No valid collection targets. So anything on the surface of the ships, point defense, weapons, that kind of thing, is easy to take down. You can see I actually got a little bit... where is he? See, as I was taking down, I also managed to take down 2 of his weapons. It's important you don't take down everything, because then he will run. But I think I managed to get most of the diamonds that we got in the first run. Don't think there's that many left. No. We can begin to hatch breaking him again. Yeah, good. We got all the diamonds before.
Hatch breaker limpet engaged.
He's really moving around a lot. I have no idea what he's doing.
Dropped. Programming limpet drone.
Look at him. Like... Oh, it's because he has frag cannons. That's why he's so close. That's actually quite nice.
Target cargo dropped. Programming limpet drone. Under attack.
So we need to get up to like 450 or something before we're done.
Hatch breaker limpet engaged.
This is gonna be beautiful.
Target cargo dropped. Programming limpet drone.
Is it better to shield tank or hold tank? Definitely shield tank. Because your shield will recharge over time. And if you put 4 pips to shield, you're boosting your effective shield hit points by 250%. Meaning you suddenly get a huge amount of hit points while you're sitting here. He's panicking. Puppy, hello and welcome.
Programming limpet drone.
Is it true that the price of the black market has been nerfed? No. I mean, you have always only got like a 25% reduction in compared to the normal market. So I don't think that's been nerfed. I mean, unless something has happened in the last few days, then I don't think so. What's the mission that popped up? That's a good question, actually. It never fails. Whenever you get offered a mission, it's always the complete opposite of what you're doing. So basically, so when I'm mining, I always get combat missions, and now that I'm out pirating, stealing stuff, I get transport missions. Would hull tagging be better? But how are you going to repair? Then you need to spend an internal slot on a repair limpet so you can repair your hull. Is this faster than mining void opals? I would say it's about the same. I mean, credits per hour is about the same. No, I'm not using prismatic shields. Actually, I'm actually using a standard shield generator. For two reasons. Power issues. You can see here I'm using 97%. And also I didn't have a spare class 6 prismatic shield generator. It's in use somewhere else. I can't remember which ship it's on. But I don't have any of them left. They're all in use at the moment. You know who's good at mining? Carlos. Yes, Carlos is the best miner. Okay, let's give the collector some time to catch up. There's a lot of stuff in space right now. Wolfman, 2390. Thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. Oh, he got a ring. Wow. Good job, Type 9. How far are we? Are bioweaves better than prismatics? That depends what you're doing. For stuff like this, I would say prismatics are better. But for normal PvE, I prefer bioweaves. For mining, I prefer prismatics. It really depends what you're doing. What happens if you launch all 3 hatch breakers at the same time? You can only hatch break 1 ship at a time. The reason why it's just because there was room for a larger hatch breaker controller, so it put a larger one in. But that just means you can hatch break multiple ships at the same time. Commander Tishman says, hello D2A, was watching your Opal video and doing deep core mining for the first time. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoy it. Is Type 9 using limpets too? No. You're stealing limpets too? Yeah, I probably am actually. He did carry some limpets. Oh, my collectors are dead. Oh, wow. He's about halfway through our shields now. It may be that I actually have to put more shield hit points into the ship. On the other hand, we're almost done. Larry, thanks a lot for the follow on Twitch. I'm just going to give the limpets some time to catch up. There's a lot of diamonds in space right now. What's my hard points? You know what, I'll just post I think I still have the build link. No? Oh, I can get it real quick here. Wait, is that the right link? That seems really odd. Huh, okay, seems to work. There's build link for both platforms. I think I have to try and get a little bit more shield into this, because it is getting dangerously low now. It's a little bit lower than I like. But again, this is pretty much worst case scenario, but it should be able to handle worst case scenarios. Okay, let's begin to collect, or to hatch break him a little bit more. Are Seekers or Pack Hounds better for point defense? Pack Hounds. I don't have the Pack Hounds. I never really had a use for them, but for this they would actually be pretty good. Because they just overwhelm the... they'll just overwhelm the point defense completely. We still have 150 left? That can't be right. We only collected 100. Oh, there must be around 100 left.
Target cargo dropped. Programming limpet drone.
And we're not going to be able to get all the diamonds, I think, before we run out of shields here. Unless we do something and take out one of his weapons again. Like take down a cannon or a frag cannon. I should have 4... Okay, good. Thank you. But that still means that I have well over 100 diamonds left to collect from this guy. And 1 ring of shield. So we'll definitely have to try and... So this is why we do testing, right? We definitely have to try and put some more shield hit points into this thing. It might be we have to sacrifice some cargo for it. Not too fond of it, but it might have to be what we're gonna do. Shields or shield, yeah. I don't have any shield cell banks, so we can't do that either. That would be a really good, a good choice too. I think if we could fit in like a small shield cell bank, that might work. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hatch break him as quickly as I can now. I think as soon as I'm just gonna try to get as many diamonds out of this guy as possible, and when the shields begin to get too low, I'm just gonna kill him. Sacrifice the FSD booster, yeah, that. But then we're skipping on the range of the ship, which I don't like either. We will have to go back and have a look at the build, see what we can sacrifice here. How far are we? Oh, this is getting damn close. No, he's not empty yet. I mean, look, we still have, what, 50 left. And we're down to the last ring now. Yeah, a bi-weave in this situation might have been better. We might have to look into to doing something with bi-weaves. Since we're doing extended, yeah, it might actually be better. Oh, I removed the pip from shields. Ha! Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, that might help. Okay, where are we at? Damn it, how many are left? How much did I should have? Okay, there should be around another 43 minus cargo hold at maximum. I need to... Oh, I have stolen limpets. Let's get rid of those to start with. And let's get rid of some of these limpets. Like 25. Oh, hold on. Ah, damn it, hold on. Ignore limpets. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, hold on, I'm targeting a limpet now. Okay, shields are now so low that I'm gonna do this one last collection, and then we're gonna kill him. That's gonna give us time to just collect the last limpets. Or to collect the last diamonds that are left. Don't bump him too much. I don't have shields for this. To be honest, neither does he. Ah, okay, come on. Okay, he is running. I'll let him run. Might be able to catch him later. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. I think he was pretty close to being empty. But look how low our shields are. We definitely have to try to do something about that. So I think we're going to call it after this one. Then we're going to go back, sell our diamonds. See, I'm also a little bit worried about fuel, because we might also be low on that as well. So maybe we actually have to try and get a fuel scoop in there. Cargo hold full. That's a good... That's a luxury problem, I guess. Now he high weight, so he's out of the system. So we were pretty much only 6 diamonds short. So one more hatch break and we would have got all of it. But I can live with that. Okay, I think we're going to head back and sell this. And it's also going to mean that we're going to hit the 2-hour mark pretty nicely, as I was hoping for. If I could just recall... Oh yeah, here. Our sell location. Yeah, see, we have an issue here. We do not have fuel to get back. Okay, we just need a fuel scoop. There's just no way around it. Because this was an issue on the Anaconda, it's an issue on this, and we even have longer range on this as well. So we have to incorporate a fuel scoop into this. But if I put this one on here, then we can make it. Good. If I reboot, I'll get... Yes, but that's true. Oh yeah. There we go. It might also be we can use a shield cell, but what I don't like about that is then suddenly we're using 2 internal slots to just to get our shields, and I would really not like to do that, because that again, that's gonna cost us on our cargo space, which was the whole point of switching to this ship. And if I both need a fuel scoop and a cargo and a shield cell bank, I don't know. I probably have to get back up to the like 5,000 range in terms of shields. It'd be really nice if I could that, or maybe try something with bi-weaves. Maybe change the engineering on it. I don't know. We didn't get a full cargo, but this is close enough. Oh. Hold on. I think I forgot to, Ha! Okay, this is gonna be, Okay, I'm gonna change my route slightly. And take a small detour, because in case I can't make it all the way with the fuel that I have, I want to I want to be sure that I'm in a station system so that I can just dock up and refuel there. I have to, yeah. If the rebuy is affordable, just self-destruct if you run out of fuel. But I guess you missed the whole point. My cargo hold is full of diamonds. I kinda need those. Okay, let's no. Let's synthesize. And then see if we can actually make it to the system now. We can. Ah, and we're gonna have plenty of fuel left. No, I'm not gonna call the fuel rats. Trust me, I've been in this situation plenty of times. Gonna make it just fine. We're gonna go to Swellport. I've actually had to call the fuel rats on stream once. I was testing a... it was doing the testing of my my cube combo build, my PvE Corvette. And I was playing around with the advanced plasma accelerators, the advanced PAs. And I was like working on a rapid fire advanced PA build. Like, because the advanced PAs are already firing damn quickly. And if you put rapid fire, they're basically like a small plasma machine gun. Yeah, so fun. And I had used what's that special modification? The experimental mod that uses fuel rather than ammo. I forgot the name of the modification, but there's this modification that allows you to use fuel instead. Fuel reserves at 10%. That's okay, we're almost at the port. So I was playing around with the build, and then suddenly, in the middle of a fight, my ship just shut down. And it was because I was... plasma slug, thank you. And I was simply just ran out of... my plasma accelerators just eaten up all my fuel, and my power plant shut down. And, and then I was there on the build with my power plant out, and I had to call the fuel rats in to fuel me up again so I could fly back. I just didn't thought that would be that they used that much fuel, but they did. Okay, this is gonna be a little interesting because we're coming in at a really, really awkward angle here, and we carry illegal cargo. Oh, I should have boosted there. Damn it, that was dumb. All pips to engines. Let's take a wide, and now pull down for maneuverability. And I think we got this under control. It's still drifting. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's request docking.
Access permitted. Set down on landing pad 25.
We're going silent running from this point on because there's too many police ships flying close to us right now. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. safely inside, we can turn silent running off. There we go.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Why do you use Guardian Shield reinforcement packs? Because we have military internal compartments, and there's nothing else that really helps us.
Docking procedure complete. Alight when ready. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a...
Oh, you're kidding me! This station does not have a... Oh, damn it. It does not have a... Oh, that's dumb. It doesn't have a black market. We can't sell our diamonds here. Oh, that's a rookie mistake. Oh, that's a rookie mistake. That is dumb. Okay. Well... I guess we just have to fight the closest port with a decent price here. Let's quickly get this up here. Oh, that was a little bit much. Too much zoom there. Commodities. Low temperature diamonds. Best sell. These are all very far away.
Welcome to our starport and the warm embrace of Imperial service. We are pleased to offer a wide range of facilities of unparalleled quality.
We could go here. I mean, everything else seems to be... Otherwise, we have to go down in here before we get anything closer. And it's not even that much closer. Yeah, it's not the best day today. Not paying too much attention. Let's check this one. There's no black market here either. So a 200 plus is just too much for me. We can try these two as well. No, these are medium ports. Then we're down to 200. Should we just go for this? This one? This one maybe. No? No, because these are like 14,000 light seconds out. But there's also one 6,000 out. Does this have a black market? Because we might want to go for that then. No black market here, so we're not going to go there either. Police scanning me. On undock? No. Trust me, I can get out of the station, no problem. We're just going to boost this ship as fast. What are we doing then? So we have these are like really, really far away. Then we have this one, which is a surface outpost. That's a bit annoying. And it doesn't have a black market either. What is going on? Next large landing pad is down here. This is also a surface. Let's try. All of these are within an acceptable range. See if any of these have one. Yeah, here we have a black market. Nope. Okay, so these two have a black market. Which was... that one and that one had a black market. This one is closer. And it's been updated very, very recently, so this is going to be our system. Starting mine platform, just verifying that... yes, it has a black market. Okay. Grab fuel scoop before leaving. It shouldn't be necessary. We should have enough enough range. If we don't, then yes, we'll fit a fuel scoop. But I think we have enough range, even latent, to get here. And of course we don't. So yes, we will have to go and fit a fuel scoop. Yeah, but I'm streaming from solo play, so there's going to be no gankers there. Well, only NPCs at least, but we can handle an NPC.
Which is mandated to respond to unacceptable behavior.
No, I was actually planning to sell the diamonds here. I just didn't check that it had a black market before, which is... which was a really, really rookie mistake, but... Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something fun here. Now that we know where we're going, let's begin to look at the build instead. Because we can do this, and then we can always... Now we know where to go. Then we can maybe do a little bit of refitting here, figure out what we're gonna do. Or should we sell the diamonds first? Let's sell the diamonds first. Yes. Yes, then we get back to Elite, and then let's sell the diamonds first. Then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with the build afterwards. But I need to fit a fuel scoop. That was what I was doing. Can you make the jump range smaller and take 2 or 3 jumps more? And then, yeah, okay, I could go... I don't want to go to the economy route. That really sucks. Optional internals. I was about to say, if they do not... Are you kidding me? Oh god, this is gonna be... Oh god. Okay, let's check this again. This is just... Oh god. At least we're gonna be fairly close to Shinrata Deshra. Yeah, throw away the limpets. Oh yeah, I have actually quite a few limpets on board. Maybe if I throw... That's a good point. If I get rid of those, that's actually 50 tons. What if we recalculate the route now? Oh, there we go. That actually did it. Wonderful. Okay. This is gonna be pretty much us running on fumes here. Yeah, I just really want to avoid undock because we have illegal cargo on board. I don't want to go close to more stations than I have to. But it seems dropping those limpets did it for us, and now we can actually get to Austin. This is way more okay. But as you can see on the clock, if I'd actually been paying attention to the station beforehand, we would have been able to make it in 2 hours. So, yeah, interesting. Is it still set to synthesis? No, it's not. Synthesis is off. So there's no need to synthesize. So that is even... That's our backup in case something bad happens here. Okay. We're gonna give this guy a little bit of head start here because I'm gonna boost out this mail slot in a bit. And I don't want him to be in the way. Okay, come on. Get out of the way. Ah, what did I get caught on there? That's really bad. It's time to run. Luckily, this thing will still boost to 500 meters a second with his cargo hold full of diamonds.
Speed restrictions lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
Grab him, you're already a criminal. Yeah, but the trick is I don't want people to know that right now when I'm close to a station. What type of system can you find these in? Yeah, agricultural, it's not... agricultural, industrial is not the only system you can find in it. It just seems to be the best for some odd reason. But it has to be anarchy. That's the most important. And you can't go just any agricultural anarchy system. That should work also.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not my real name. Thanks a lot for following on Twitch. It hurts to see people throw away limpets when you're docked at a station. Well, come on. I had 50 limpets.
Frameshift drive.
I could sell those, what? 5,000? I have a cargo hold that's well over 200 million. I don't really care about 5,000 for the limpets. It's a lot quicker just to go and just throw them away. I thought they can't scan if you're above. Well, they can, but yeah, 5,050. Oh, thanks a lot for the subscription on YouTube.
Frameshift drive charging.
Many jumps, 3 more jumps. We gotta make this on 3 jumps. Oh yeah, okay, of course, the blue is for this jump, fair enough. Lima, thanks a lot for the subscription on YouTube. UTD, thanks a lot for the subscription on YouTube.
Frameshift drive charging.
This last jump's gotta be really short. Okay. This is gonna be close. That is cutting it close.
Frameshift drive charging.
Allied power, but illegal cargo. Yeah, that is almost on fumes. I agree. Oh. Don't get too close to the star. This is pretty much running on fumes. Is the stream over? No. We're still live, so I wouldn't say that it's over. Soon, TM. It might be a while still. I want to get those diamonds sold, and then I want to begin to rethink the build, because, again, There's definitely some changes that will need to be done. Fuel rat operator 911 on standby. Oh, that fuel tank though. There cannot be a lot of fuel left there. Yeah, seems like we have a pirate behind us. Oh, Type 10. Look at all the mining ships here. Wonder if we can pirate those. Look at that. What type of system is this? It's probably not an anarchy system. There we have the pirate trying to interdict me and overshooting. Gotta go full throttle here for the last few megameters. And drop out. Okay, this is really bad because now we're on the wrong side of the station.
Delta to Echo. Submit a request before docking and enjoy your visit, Commander.
So again, taking a really wide path around the station here. And then I'm gonna stop boosting now because I want to cool down a bit. And while I'm still far away, I'm gonna try to get this ship slowed down so we get more lateral control over the ship as the thrusters... Holy shit. So there's our pirate.
Permission authorized. Clear to land on pad 3-2.
Oh, there's a crate. There's a crate in the way. A way little crate. We have to stay behind him. We do not have enough room to get around him.
Comms check. You're coming through weak, Commander.
Yeah, move.
Temperature critical. Thermal signature restored.
There we go.
Landing gear deployed.
Perfect.
Landing successful. Clear to offload.
Yeah, that's okay. For Tova, thanks a lot for your subscription on YouTube. And we got 233 million for about 2 hours of work. That's pretty good, I think. Nice. Okay, just put this into the outfitting and then let's begin to see what we can actually do about this build here. Let me get this over here. Okay, so here we have the current build as it is in the game right now. And we were just being shot up by purely kinetic damage, and we know that around 7,300 is not enough. So ideally we want the total kinetic hit points to hit around 10,000, I think. And one thing I want to try to do, because the optimal, like the build is not really that that perfect in terms of distribution here. So if I go thermal resistance high cap instead, and then on these I go, let me see here, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, Yeah, I want to probably go with a resistance heavy build. What do we have here? We have heavy duty supercapacitor, heavy duty supercapacitor, and there's also heavy duty. And these should then be changed, I think, to resistance supercapacitor. Heavy duty, heavy duty, heavy duty. And if this one also goes supercapacitor. What was it before? I already forgot. Wasn't it higher? Kinetic is now lower. That's wonderful. Yes, this was before. That didn't do anything good for us. You can see our thermal is probably better, but we lost quite a bit of kinetic, and that was the issue. So this is no good. Okay. Yeah. What if we change one of these, just playing around a bit, just to see what happens if we change one of these over to heavy duty supercapacitor? Well, we're better at the thermal, we're not the good at the kinetic. Okay, so 2 problems to solve. Fuel and hit points. I can go prismatics, but I'll have to try to figure out where my prismatics are. Another problem we have is the power. I think if I change this one out for a prismatic, we could try that. Yeah, we're a little low on power, but we can probably solve that somewhere else. So let's try to go back to the other one, go reinforced and high cap on this. And this one is, let's just make this heavy duty supercapacitor. What? Oh, I'm the wrong one here. Ah, this was the one I was changing. Good. Make this one heavy duty supercapacitor. And this one is also heavy duty supercapacitor. This one is resistance. I'm just gonna play around with this for a bit. Hold on. Give me a second. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. Right? Yeah. And then we have 2 here, which is... Okay, so we have 1 resistance right now, which probably means our resistances is pretty low. Yeah, they're pretty low. So if we change this one over to resistance... Oh, look at that. Nice and round numbers. I really can't get enough out of this without... Just get the old build open again. And look at that. That was our kinetic, and that we still lost our shield on that. On 7,000 effective. Oh, I haven't changed this to prismatics. Ah, hold on. Here we go. Prismatics. Thermal high cap. Here we go. Now we're talking. Okay. And then we go thermal. Then we go. This one should then be. This one should be resistance supercapacitor, and this one should be resistance and supercapacitor, and this one should be thermal supercapacitor, and this one should also be thermal and supercapacitor. So we got all the thermals, but our kinetics are still on the low side. Lower than I like them to be. Oh, kinetics are really low. Did I do something kinetic here? Because we're way too high on the thermals now. Something is not right here. Resistance. Resistance. Oh, I have thermal here. Ah, that's the problem. This needs to be reinforced. Supercapacitor. There we go. See, now we are talking. That was much better. Look at that. See, this will definitely hold up. Oh, hold on. Can we have shield cell banks here? Oh, we can. You know what? Then I might actually consider keeping this as it was with reinforced high cap. This was what we had before. And if we then change these out for 5B shield cell banks. Look at that power usage. That is tight. This could work. Only problem I have now is we have no heat sinks, but maybe that's okay. We're not gonna overheat that much. We can try bi-weaves. Bi-weaves might work because it's gonna be a very long and extended fight. I want to try just to see how much we actually gain from bi-weaves here. Then we probably shouldn't go reinforced, but I just want to see. Oh, that's not a lot of hit points though. We could probably go. Oh yeah, we should go reinforced, and then instead of high cap, we go with fast charge, like so. Puts our hit points down way low. Hold on, okay, I just want to try something here. Look at this. If I have what I had before here, not a shield cell bank, come on. With a 6A shield generator that had reinforced and high cap. Look at this. It takes us 17 minutes to fully recharge our shields, right? How much time did it take us to recharge or to strip that thing down? It took it about 15 minutes, right? I think it took about 15 minutes, so let's say that's about 15 minutes. That means that in those 15 minutes, let's just quickly get a calculator here. Let's get not Excel, but calc here. There we go. Okay, so first we had so just to see how much hit points he actually chewed through, he managed to get down through 6,000. And that, plus, that was the hit points he threw through, and then he went through around. Oh, hold on, I need to go. Okay, so he managed to chew through almost 9,000 hit points. So my gut feeling that that I need around 10,000 was pretty good. So that was because we managed to recharge 50%, as you can see here, of our shield in that time. So what happens if we do the same calculation here, but with a bi-weave? So now we go bi-weave with reinforced and fast charge. Fast charge, there it is. Okay. So 3.5 minutes, that's 7, so that means we can now recharge this 4 times. So that means in the same amount of time, we will have the 3011 as a base hit points, and then we're gonna be able to recharge half our shield 4 times. That's 2 times what was there, giving us a higher total. See, that it increases it, but not by a lot. It's not a lot. But what we need to do now in order to increase that number, because right now we have the 2 thermals. Right? We have 2 thermals. Where is it? 2 thermals and supercapacitors here. And we have a high cap here. No, that's resistance augmented. That's resistance augmented. If we switch one of these high caps over to resistance augmented, so we are going more resistance. Yeah, more resistance and less hit points, right? Like so. Now we're down to 3 minutes. That means we can now recharge it 5 times because we should have fewer hit points. How do we have more? Oh, we have more kinetic hits. So we have more base kinetic hit points and a faster recharge. Right? So you can see now, if we do the math again. 3648. This one is then 2.5 times that. That's the amount of hit points we're going to recharge. And that is then equals to that. You know what? I'm just going to do this differently. I'm just going to go with that plus that. Boom. That's a lot more hit points effective over that time. So this one so far, this was current. And this one is... Let's delete this one, this is not interesting. What do we have here? We have... bi-weaves, yes. So now, oh yeah, this is bi-weave with a reinforced build. Now we're going to test bi-weaves plus a thermal build. So we're going to change this over to go thermal resistance and fast charge. That means we can now go make this one back to a heavy duty supercapacitor. So we have 3 of those. And then we have these 2 should then already be resistance augmented. Yes, they are. Then those 2 up here, which are now thermal, they don't need to be that anymore. We can make these resistance augmented supercapacitor. And we're gonna make this one, whoops, resistance augmented supercapacitor. 2.5 minutes now. That is 6 times the recharge now. 6 times half, so that's 3 times full hit points we're going to recharge. So let's get this one back in here again. So in this case, our base hit points is 2,410. And this one is then 3, so 6 of half, that's 3 times that. I don't think this is bigger. No, this is definitely smaller. Right, then we go with that plus that. Pretty much down to where we started. Do the math for prismatics. Was this prismatics or was this the current? I can't remember. Okay, let's do the match for prismatics. Prismatics with a reinforced and high cap. And then change this one over to a heavy duty. No. No. Change this one over to a thermal resistance supercapacitor. And change this one over to a thermal resistance supercapacitor. Did I do that one right? Yes. And then this one is reinforced, and this one is resistant, and this one is heavy duty. Yes. So we get a really long recharge now. So these one are Pris plus reinforced. So in this case we get 8,898 hit points. And here we only get, because our time is so long, get that times 0.25 equals that plus that. I guess the last thing we need to do, we need to test Pris plus a thermal build. I don't think it's gonna help us, but we're gonna do it anyway. Thermal high cap. Hold on. What would happen? What would happen if we went resistance fast charge? Okay, it doesn't do much. Don't get enough time for that. We're gonna still go thermal high cap on this. Yeah, okay. Look, Richard, I'm gonna figure out the power problems afterwards. Right now, I'm just interested in the numbers. Then I will figure. Oops. Then I will figure out how to deal with potential power problems afterwards. That's easy to solve later on. Okay, so right now we have a thermal resistant, meaning that these again go back to a resistance supercapacitor, and this one also goes back to resistance and supercapacitor. And so should this one. And this one. Yes, and this one. Okay. Let's do this one then. 6,217. And here we get... That's like 0.3 or something. 3.5. Let's say that's 0.35-ish. It's in the ballpark here. Just going to see if we're close. We're going to do the math properly. Equals to that plus that, giving us even less. So no, again, this is not even close. It seems the best option is actually going bi-weaves with reinforced. So if I change this one out to bi-weaves with reinforced fast charge. Wasn't this the one we were looking for before? No, something is wrong. Oh yeah, reinforced. Then we need thermal here. And I need thermal here. No, the numbers still don't add up. What have I done wrong? Reinforced fast charge. Thermal block supercapacitor. Thermal block supercapacitor. Resistance. Resistance. Ah, yeah. I need to change this one over to resistance. Resistance augmented supercapacitor. Now the numbers should fit. Yes, now the numbers fit. This was the build we had before. And this should be enough hit points, I think. And we have plenty of power left to play with. Oh, and you know what? What if we drop the shield cell banks and we go back to the Guardian stuff here? Now we definitely have enough, right? So what, 4,816. And that's about times 2. That is 2 times that. This is okay. I think this should solve our shield problems at least. Yeah, okay, but the power distributor is already engineered with fast charge and super conduit, so we have 4 pips to shield, so this should be fine. Yeah, okay, so just some people have just joined, and so what we're doing is we've been testing out a build by stealing some diamonds from NPCs, and now it had some shortcomings, and we're trying to solve those shortcomings now. First I'm going to theory craft it, and then later on we're going to go and actually, maybe not on camera, but I'm going to go and do the actual build here at some point, and then in the later stream down the line I will resistance, yeah, resistance, and then too heavy duty. Then later down the line I'll go and actually build this, and then we can test it out again later. Wouldn't one shield cell bank? That's maybe a good compromise actually, because right now with 14,000 potential, I mean that's like 50% on top of what we had, which is way more than we need. So maybe it's not a bad idea actually to go, and we have some power to play with because we're using biweaves, so maybe it's not a bad idea to go with a 5B shield cell bank. Okay, let's say that this is what's gonna solve our shield problems. Now we need to solve the fuel problem. I'm not a big fan of. I mean, look at our jump range, right? We have a latent jump range here of unlatent here for like 40 light years, which is pretty good for a cutter, and it's mainly down to the Guardian FSD booster here. We could change this out for a fuel scoop, but that means we're gonna lose a lot of our jump range. We're gonna lose like 25% of our jump range. So where do we free up a slot? These 2 slots can't fit it, so we can't do anything here. Nothing here we can downgrade. The only thing I can see is to lose a collector and get a fuel scoop in there. Put a 6A fuel scoop in, and then go down to 6 drones to collect. This is going to slow us down a bit. Or lose a cargo, but that's like losing half our cargo. Yeah, we can lightweight the limpet controllers. I know we can save some power and some jump range there. I might even have some in stock, but I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna give us. Lightweight, and we can lightweight the hatch breaker here as well if we want to. I mean, sure, it gave us a little bit, but again, I'll try not to completely over-engineer this, and we could also go specialized on this if we wanted to. It's going to increase the power draw. We have some power to play with, so that's probably okay. But that's not really my biggest issue here. I would really like to figure out... I don't know if I should drop a limpet Oh, limpets only come up to class... Oh, they do have class 7 limpets. Who can have how many active? 4 active. Wow. Why don't you use D thrusters? Have you tried to fly a cutter with D thrusters on it? I think I have to agree with Oppressor here that maybe I just have to sacrifice that jump range to get that fuel scoop in. Because I really don't want to skimmer the cargo. That's what I really like about this ship. No, I wouldn't get up to, yeah, like unladen I would have 30 light years. Maybe that's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna try something here that might be pretty stupid, but I'm gonna try it anyway. What if we did this on a Type 9? I mean, this could be done on a Type 9. Because... I know that there's more hardpoint options, but we don't really need that many hardpoints. I mean, look at what I'm using here. I sure have a lot of missile racks, but I can synthesize missiles. I don't need that many hardpoints, so I think I can make this work. Yeah, less boosters, that's right. Okay, let's just try something here. Because what would happen if we kind of mirrored the build here, right? At least shield-wise. Just want to see where we end up shield-wise if we do this. Because we would be able to fit a class 7 shield generator instead. So 7 shields, and then we'll be able to go reinforced and fast charge, like so. It's not a lot yet. And then here I would have a shield booster, a shield booster, and a shield booster. And I would probably have to go thermal. Yeah, this is going to be an issue. I think you're right that the guys are right that the amount of utility slots is going to be a big issue. We'll probably go heavy duty here. Yeah, look at that. That's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. Should we just for fun try the Type 10? I just want to see. Bioweaves with reinforced fast charge. So basically gonna go and do the exact same thing here. Thermal supercapacitor. Then resistant supercapacitor. And resistant supercapacitor. One more resistance. Going to go high on resistance here. And then heavy duty supercapacitor. And the final heavy duty supercapacitor. Boom, there we go. Again, we're gonna lose a lot on the hit points here. Yeah, this is not gonna work either. We're gonna have too few hit points. And that means we would have to sacrifice. That's even worse than before. Try a vet. I'm not sure the vet. I'm not sure the vet is gonna have enough utility mounts, but we can try. We can try it. Maybe it does. It does have a lot of small hard points here. Okay. Let's try here. Biweave, 7C biweaves with reinforced fast charge. Exact same loadout over here. Vetters. Yeah. We might lose some cargo here, but again, 500 is really, really... I mean, I would prefer to be anywhere between 300 and 400. Probably prefer to be close to 400, but let's see what we can get this up to. 2 thermal resistant supercapacitors, and then some resistance supercapacitors. And this one also gonna be resistant supercapacitor and... resistant and supercapacitor, and heavy duty and supercapacitor, and the last one's also gonna be heavy duty and supercapacitor. Boom. What do we have here? Okay, so let's see. We can recharge this twice, right? So now we can get 5,300 and then we get the same because we can recharge it twice. That's 2 times half, so that is equals to that is equals to that plus that. It might be okay. Oh yeah, and I haven't used my military compartments. I need to remember those. Where we are going to be using a Guardian shield reinforcement and a 5B shield cell bank. Let's try to fill in those numbers again. Putting us up to 5,852. Okay, it's gonna give us slightly more. It might be okay. Let's just try to do a build here very quickly. No, nothing nothing fancy. We're just gonna do something pretty standard. Dirty drive, drag drives, frame shift drive 6A with increased range and mass manager. We do this from the bottom instead. We're gonna put D-rated sensors, which we're gonna lightweight. We're gonna go A-rate that one. Go fast charge and super conduit. And D-rate the life support and lightweight the life support as well. Power plant, go A-rated for now. Boom, boom. This one is gonna be cargo. Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now. I just need to finish this build real quickly here. Here we're gonna have a 3A hatch breaker. Is that what we're doing over here? Yes. And we're gonna have an FSD. Oops. FSD interdictor, yes. And then we're moving into the collectors here. Hold on, did I remove? Oh, I removed those, that was dumb. Guardian shields and 5B shield cell banks. then I might go one collector down. So I go a 5B collector here, and a 5B collector here, but then go a 3B collector on this one. That means that instead of having 9, I only have 8. But that's still plenty, I think. What else have I missed? I have a hatchbreaker, FSD interdictor, collectors. Jump range is pretty damn bad, so gotta take an FSD Guardian frame shift. What's the Guardian stuff? Guardian frame shift drive booster. Boom, there we go. Boosting us up to... Oh, but we haven't solved our fuel problem here. Oh, we'll do the same thing here. We'll fit that with a fuel scoop if that's a problem. Cargo. See, now we're up to 200, and I probably want this one to be a cargo as well. Putting us up to 320. That's okay. Our total late, we definitely have to switch this out for a fuel scoop then. Because our total latent jump range is only just over 100 light years. And that's not gonna work for us. But, oh, that jump range though. This is not... No, I don't like it. I mean, the hit points might be okay and everything. Try class 6 shield. Okay, so you're saying get rid of that. And then fit this with a cargo hatch. A cargo thingy. There we go. And then fit this one with a... Hold on. With a bi-weave shield with reinforced and fast charge. That's pretty good cargo. It didn't do anything good for our jump range. I mean, we can lightweight all these as well to help us a little bit. Oh, oops, 5. Yeah, I agree with Dongle. The 19 light years jump range, that is no fun. That's our going back trip with our cargo is full. I mean, this is, I mean, I could live with 29 light years. So if we put the Guardian FSD booster in here, so I don't think the Corvette is, I don't think that's it. You can see we are. Power problems can easily be solved. We haven't engineered the power plant yet. You know what? I think we actually have to just take this and fit this with a fuel scoop instead. It is the best option. Like so. But why is our thermal resistance so low, actually? I would really like that to be better. We already tried this. I know I'm running in circles now, but I'm just going to try something. What if I go thermal block on this one? No, not thermal block. Ah, hold on. So now we have way too many, so we need to change one out to heavy duty actually. And I know we've been here before. It's a much more balanced loadout here. This is a much more balanced loadout. And we do have a shield cell bank if things get hairy. You know, I might actually like this loadout a little bit better, because we were really skimming on the thermal resistance before. So if they have, I mean, we're pretty much only testing the kinetic, but if they have thermal weapons, we would have had real problems before. And a 5B shield cell bank to a 6, that's actually, how much does this? Shield replacements, 200 megajoules. Okay, it's not a lot, but it should be sufficient. Should we go A on this? Go B on it. A class 6 fuel scoop's not overkill? Yeah, but what should we put there instead? I mean, sure, I can move it down here. Oh, these are restricted, right? So I can't put it here. Oh, that's actually an interesting suggestion here. With all this knowledge so far, we can get rid of the manifest scanner. Huh, because if we know they have the right equipment, we can just scan them. We don't have to scan them. So you're saying if we put another shield booster in here. Right, so we have thermal fast charge, and then we put... Actually, let's see here. We put... this resistance, pull that up there, and put that in there. Yeah, I'll figure out where my prismatics are, but if we're gonna buy, it looks like I'm gonna go buy weave on this heavy duty supercapacitor. See, now we are talking. And then we just keep stealing from them until they run out. The generator will not like it, I agree. We might have some... Oh, no power issues here. That's good. Huh. Could this work? It could, I guess. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if they don't... I mean, it will say no cargo detected when we are done. So, it should be pretty straightforward. Ah, sorry about that. I think this loadout is a little bit better. And the fuel scoop, sure, it's not going to be the fastest, but again, we don't need to be a fast fuel scooper. We can live with having a long scoop time. We just need to be able to scoop so we can get back to where we are selling. Pretty much neglecting our total range here. You can fuel scoop while waiting for... oh yeah, that's true, but I don't want to, again, you don't want to be inside the gravity well. We saw what happened when you're too close to an object. I think, I mean, we have plenty of hit points. Just for fun, because I'm not, I like the shield cell bank, but I also don't like the fact that we can't really do anything about the heat generated by it. And we have so much power left. That's about 4 minutes. Where are we at on this? Just gonna try to type in those numbers. So 3,702, and here we get 66. That's 2. That's 2 times that one. Nope. That one is equals to that plus that. That was the other test we did. That is actually okay, I think. Just curious, what happens if you change the scoop for a tank? Yeah. So you're thinking going a 6C fuel tank. You should pretty much double it. It hurts our jump range a little bit, but it's not bad. I mean, laden right now, like the full cargo hold, we have 23.5. We lose about half a light year, that's not too bad. We get 200. That could work, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Mainly because that sometimes we have to travel over 100 light years to do it, to get to a right station. So would rather have, and we're gonna spend some fuel flying around in Super Cruise in the system. So we'd actually rather have the fuel scoop than the extra fuel tank. And then just scoop. We're gonna spend a minute scooping then, that's fair enough. And the ship's gonna overheat, but we're gonna overheat anyway. I can't really make up my mind what I wanna do here. If I want that shield cell bank or not. Can we do anything? We have so much additional power here. Can we maybe... Oh, that's close. Oh, damn, that's close. Still too much power. What if we just went armored, but that's gonna cut our jump range then? Yeah, okay, let's see. We were looking at a laden at 23.5. Okay, let's just see what happened. If we go overcharged on this one and then change this one out for a... oh, we can actually see it if I change this one out for a Guardian power distributor. No, we need to have monster it on it then. Yeah, that will fly. Then we have 104% to work with. So this would fly and we would gain half a light year, or 0.4 of a light year for doing that. But we would lose on our regen, which we're gonna need now. I would probably just stick with the overcharged thermal spread. And then go back to the 7A here with the fast charge super conduit here. But you know what I could do then? Because I have so much extra power here to work with, I'll probably upgrade my lasers to get better weapons. I mean, burst lasers, would that fly? Definitely would. I doubt beams would work. And I want lasers because I only need them for stripping shields. Beam lasers would actually work. Interesting. Bivories don't recharge under fire? Are you sure about that? Oh, but then we have a problem. Are you really sure about that? That they don't recharge under fire? I have to look that up. Based on, let me see here, I'm just looking at a form thread here. I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure that that the shields, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, because they do take, I mean, they do take power out of your capacitor when they're fired at. And I'm pretty sure they do that because, I mean, if you run out of capacitor, yes, then they will stop recharging. No doubt about that. But I am almost positive that that shields recharge while they're fired at. I would be very surprised if that was the case. I mean, it's pretty, I mean, I could do this build and we can go out and test it again. And if we get into the same problems and we don't see any recharge, then we know we have an issue. I'm also pretty positive that they're gonna do the recharge. Yeah, if they don't recharge in combat, they're pretty useless. I would have to agree. No, so 4 pips, pips to shield does not change the recharge rate of the shield. It only changes the hit point. So you effectively get 250% extra shield when you put 4 pips to shield. So you have basically more resistance or more hit points when you put your pips over to shield, but it has nothing to do with the recharge rate. Carl says we should post a big. I'll post a link for the build when we're pretty much done with it. I'm really considering going with beam lasers. I mean, they'll drain the power. I mean, they will drain the distributor fairly quickly. But the amount of engineering here is not that bad. I mean, I need to do a more resistance augmented. So probably have to go and farm some materials. But I'm pretty sure I have an extra heavy duty in Shinrata. I don't think I have a 6C bi-weave engineered. Not in stock, so I'll have to do that one as well. Okay, RB has a good point here. So, okay, let's try to experiment with this. What if, I might actually like that idea. What if we went with shields, a 5B shield cell bank here, just a single one, because these are just for emergencies. And we on the beams, now that we're working with beams rather than pulses, we can actually go thermal vent on it. So, and since we know the ships... Okay, so let's just imagine the situation that we're going to be in, right? We've been sitting for a very long time. We've been taking shots to our shield constantly. Shooting at us, shooting at us, shooting at us. And they're about 1 kilometer away from us, outside our firing arc. So if we had beam lasers with efficient and thermal vent, then if we get into trouble, all we do is we just flip the ship around, we fire off a shield cell bank while we beam their shields down with efficient and thermal vents. Not to do any damage to them, but just to like vent off the heat generated by that, and that's giving us even more headroom. This could work, I think. How much ammo in the pack counts? Now I'm just curious. Does it fire all 12 at a time? I could try to get a hold of some pack hounds. But again, I want to try to keep this as a fairly minimal requirements for this. If I have 4 at a time. Okay. So you're saying if I put a pack hound on here, it has 3 shots in it at so I can fire it 3 times per reload, which is half of what I have here. Means divide this by 3. That's actually a lot more ammo. And they're good at... You know what? I need to get a hold of pack hounds. No, hold on. Pack hounds. Pack hounds. Yeah, they're really good against point defense, I know. And we have a lot more ammo with us. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but... Okay, hold on. Who is it who have pack hounds? Anyone recall? Let's get into elite dangerous here. They don't fly straight, I know. Because I don't have access to the pack count right now. I never really done those. Done almost all of the other ones. Let's just start by getting this ship back to Shinrata so we can begin the refitting. I think we're getting pretty close to a revised version of this build here.
Ship released. Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Pack house attack your GPU though. Oh, someone right behind us right now. We don't have illegal cargo anymore, so that's not an issue. But we still don't want to ram people. That should be 3 jumps. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Divide the total, but okay. So a normal Seeker missile, medium Seeker missile, it carries 6 plus 18. That's 24, and 24 times 4, right? That is 96, and the pack hounds carry a total of 132. So 132 divided by 4, that's 33 shots to the normal missiles 24 shots. So there's more ammo in the pack hounds, which is really nice. And they're better against point defense.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Press, I know, but we have compensated for the extra shots fired by the pack hounds. So, like, you get more trigger pulls on a pack hound than you do on a normal one, it seems.
Frameshift drive charging.
George says, I heard you can get a module that dock automatically. That's true. Yes, you can get a docking computer that does exactly that. Yeah, it looks awesome when you fire a whole volley of pack hounds. Oh, Princess, I don't get to this day why Dog Computer uses a module when you already have a computer on board. Yeah. One can only wonder. And the ship can fly itself. I mean, if you go out to your fighter, and you ask the ship to, you can give it basic commands even with no one inside it, to like follow you, hold position, and like very basic commands. So clearly the computer is able to fly the ship. So it should just be a software thing, but apparently it's not. Yeah, engineer them with drag munition will prevent... Yeah, but again, I don't want to kill their drives. I use a HOTAS.
Gudamaya, Delta to Echo. Welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely.
Yeah, and it can land on a planet. Exactly. It can dock on a planet. And it can even find a suitable landing spot on a planet, but it can't dock in a station. That is too complicated.
Access authorized. Cleared for landing on pad 02.
Yeah, Dr. Lord just made the same point. Is there a way you can... Whoops. 02 should be right here. It is. What's my jump range now? Around 40 light years.
Caution. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go.
Docking complete. Commence power down. Greetings, Commander.
No, Tom, it's not a good idea to shoot their engines, because if they're moving, it's basically like turning FA off, and they'll just begin tumbling through space, and you have to chase them down, which makes it extremely difficult for the limpets to pick up. So it's much more comfortable just having them sit there, shoot at you, than have them tumble through space at potentially hundreds of meters a second. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. Hardpoint wise, we're gonna get rid of our standard pulse lasers. And that of course takes forever. Mr. Bit Music says, I put 100+ hours into mining. What do you think I should do next? Hunt diamonds from NPCs. Go and pirate some diamonds from NPCs. It's really fun. So I'll keep the Seeker missiles for now because I don't have access to the pack counts. But we're gonna get ourselves some beam lasers here. Hold on, just gonna check what I have in stock. I might have something. I'm not sure. So that's efficient regeneration sequence. I'm going to keep those. Also have a long range. And I have more efficient regeneration sequence. I have some pacifier frags. Okay, I don't have anything with... hold on. Ah, okay, I only have I have the small thermal vent. So I don't have the ones we need. So I'll have to engineer those. So we'll buy some new ones. Hey, they fixed the icons. Nice. You're very welcome, Mr. Bit Music. I'm gonna buy more beam lasers. Is that 5 billion? Yeah, it's 5.3 billion credits. And there goes our shields when we overpowered a bit. Okay, so these will be changed out later. Utility mounts. Let's start by storing this one. How am I grinding this much? I'm not. You see, the trick is, I've been playing this game for, I don't know, years now. And whenever a new money-making method comes out, I always go out and I test it. And doing the testing, just today, I've just been testing a ship and I made, what, 250 million just from testing a ship. And now I'm going to do some changes. I'm going to go out and test it again. So there you go. I just made another 500 million when I'm done with this, with the test of the ship. So it's not really that I've been grinding a lot. I just test everything, and then you end up in this situation. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the build here. I have it right here. Okay, we get this over here so I can see it. So we ended up with resistance, 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 resistance. Okay, so 4 resistance and 4 heavy duties. So this one is a thermal, so we're gonna put that into storage. This one is heavy duty, keep that there. This one is here we go, heavy duty, keep that there. Modifications, and this one is heavy duty. Actually gonna swap that, I think. Transfer, swap up there. Okay, this one is thermal, so we're gonna store this one. Here, let's just quickly see if I have thermal, heavy duty, supercapacitor. Oh, lovely. So those are all my heavy duty, so hopefully these two are resistance augmented. Yes, they are. Yes, okay, so these are both resistance augmented. Question is, do I have more of those? Or all of these are heavy duty? Okay. I pretty much only have heavy duty, so I need to do more resistance augmented. You know what? I think I should have a ship I can dismantle that I'm not gonna use. I have a ship that I want to mine that was originally planned for a PvP tournament that never happened. So I'm just gonna pull this thing back here. There we go. Okay, so that was our hard point. That the core internals, I think, pretty much stayed the same. Yeah, nothing changed there. But we did do a few changes. Hold on, I'm just gonna cover this so I can't see the chat right now. We did do a few changes in here. This shield generator goes into storage. And we're just gonna see what we have. We have some shield cell banks. Ooh. I have some already. Oh, and I have collectors that already as well here. Oh, I have lots of good stuff. Oh, hold on. Are these collector A or B? Ah, they're A's. That's why. I need them to be B rated. As you can see here. And one of these are going to be switched out for a 5B shield cell bank. Oh, did I have that? I might have that actually. Start by selling that and then transfer that. Do I have a... No, I don't. Okay. 5B shield cell banks. Boom. This one, the booster, we're going to switch that out for a fuel scoop. 6A fuel scoop. This will decrease the jump rate by 26%. Yeah. And here... nope, don't have anything of that. So I'm gonna go and find myself a shield generator. It's gonna be a 6C biweave. Lifespan is more important than range. I guess they stay within a kilometer often. Is there any other difference than range and lifespan, of course? Have a look. Power draw, we have that. We get a lot longer lifespan out of them. Okay, it might actually be better to go A-rated, maybe. I'm gonna use less limpets, I guess. I don't know. Let's try to change them out with A-rated. I'm gonna try to see if I get into trouble with range of the limpets, then I will change them back to B-rated. But let's try it out just for fun. I'm willing to give it a go. See if it's get into... a collector. Seems I only have 2. Yeah, I only had 2 of those. Then it's the 3A. So I have to buy one and engineer that. You know what, I might actually have that blueprint stored as a remote workshop thing. I do. Do we have the materials for it? Oh. Oh, it's gonna be close with the phaser alloys. That's gonna be a gamble, but let's take it. Can we make this in 4? Come on, RNGesus. Oh yes, I think we made it. Yes, we did. Ah, 3. Perfect. Wow. 5 rolls on a grade 5 all the way up. That's pretty good. What about the beam lasers? Can we do those? No, we are low on selenium. And proto-heat radiators, so I have to go and get more of those. I'm generally getting a little low on materials, so I should probably spend some time trying to get some more, run some missions and get some, and hunt some high grades. But I think that is pretty much, oh, not shipyard, outfitting. That is pretty much it. I mean, there is still some engineering that needs to be done. I need to get the pack hounds. I need to engineer my my beam lasers, and I need to engineer. I mean, I could engineer this. I didn't have a shield cell bank. No, I didn't. Oh, okay. I'm probably not going to engineer the shield cell bank because and I could engineer this for slightly better jump range, but again, do I really want to? But I definitely want to engineer the shields, so I can get the what was it we ended up with this, the thermal resistance fast charge on this. I can't remember what I have stored. What's in this one? Shield generator. It is reinforced. I have pinned, so I need to go and get this is the engineer for that. Paulo, thanks a lot for the subscription on YouTube. You know what? It's been a very long live stream today. We're actually coming up on almost 4 hours, so I'm gonna call it for this time. But it was a good test. As I said at the beginning, we're probably gonna do some changes to it, and we definitely did. I'll probably be running some materials in off camera, and maybe I'll finish the last like minor engineering things that we haven't done yet. And then I will probably do another test of it later. I don't know if it's going to be on Tuesday that we're going to go out and give it a go again, or when it's going to be. But I will definitely be going out and give this another go. Give it a try again. See, post this build. Oh yeah, okay. I think I promised you to do that. Let me just get this here real quick. Get a shortened link so we don't have these massive long links. And oh yeah, I have an important thing before we end here. First, post the link, both there and there. Go. There's a link for all you guys. Oh, don't go long because it's all on camera. Maybe it's on camera. I mean, if I'll consider it if I'll stream it. Just often it will be like go out and collect some. Run some patch missions, and then go and hunt high grades, which is, well, it's a little bit more interesting now than it was, but still not that fun. Yeah, but I'll finish this. I need to test it again, and then I might actually do a build video on it because there seems to be a lot of interest around this, and yeah, it potentially could be a really fun build to do, the Diamondcutter. But anyway. The other thing I had to remember, if I can find my browser, here it is that of course I am running the last of my 4-week giveaway here, and just quickly log in here. And this week the giveaway is for a Logitech G903, which is one of Logitech's top of the line gaming mice. Winners will be drawn on Sunday. And I just posted the link in both chats, both Twitch and YouTube. You can go there, you can sign up. And then on Sunday, I will be drawing the winner. Contact them via email, so do keep an eye on your email. And I will also announce the winner in Hello Dave on Monday. And this is the last week. I run my last, oh yeah, yeah. Last giveaway for this time, and yeah, so go sign up for that, and hopefully you're gonna be able to win yourself a late Christmas present. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, remember to give it a like down below, both on YouTube and if you're watching on Twitch, you can go do it over there. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel on Twitch. You can go and follow the channel. Plenty of more live streams coming up. I'll try to be streaming a little bit more frequent. I still have the rest of the week off, so plenty of time to do some live streaming. I also have all other projects going on, but I'll try to get some more live streams going. But anyway, I hope you liked the video, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.